after they help the youngest among us get to the shoreline, get to safety. But I don't want to miss the opportunity to thank them every moment. Just so much gratitude, and I know you expressed it.
I couldn't agree more, Harris. This is just such a tragedy that has impacted so many people, and I just, first of all, I would be remiss if I did not thank President Trump and the federal government for their response, and especially the Texas emergency personnel who have done just an outstanding job. And you know, I was so fortunate last night. President Trump called the father of Janie Hunt and gave just a heartfelt message to him. It meant so much. But you know, when people step up like this, that's what we find, and that this is God at work, and this is God at work through people like Senator Cruz mentioned, and we just give thanks to God for this.
Congressman, blessings to you and your family. Thank you for being with me in focus.
Thank you.
I want to share one little girl in all of this who was hopeful. She had seen so much. She had been rescued from Camp Mystic.
We went to bed thinking it was just a normal thunderstorm. One minute you see lightning strike next to your cabin, and next you hear waters coming up, and you have kids running, just trying to get to other cabins, trying to get to safety. I knew a lot of those kids, and a lot of those kids the night before hugged me before we all went to bed. And it's hard to think about that. One minute they were hugging me, and the next minute they could be gone.
Camp Mystic has confirmed that 27 campers and counselors have died. The victims identified so far are all just 8 years old. Anna Margaret Bellows, Renee Susmastrala, Lenny Ann McGowan, Sarah Marsh, Mary Catherine Jacoby. Those are a few of the children identified so far. Fox meteorologist Bain Froney now. Bain, the latest.
You know, you're hearing these stories coming out of this deadly situation, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, just 7 inches of water just coming down in just a few hours and just flooding this river, thanks to all of the upstream rainfall that was coming in as well, rising 25 feet within just a few hours, Thursday night and into Friday, just absolutely devastating, causing loss of life and also immense amount of damage. You can see that right behind me. This was someone's home. This was someone's RV, and it's just completely destroyed. You can see furniture falling out of windows. There are also trees just tangled within all of this debris. We did speak with the owner, who did not want to go on camera, but she's just absolutely devastated, and it's just a really terrifying and scary situation. On top of this, there is still the threat for some more weather coming in, some storm potential, as well as even potential flooding as well. We do have that flood watch in place for parts of the state. We were watching for flash flood warnings also starting to pop up, thankfully not here in Kerr County, but that is still possible. Now, we still have the potential to see those showers bringing down 2 to 4 inches of rainfall, some areas picking up almost a foot of rain already. Just absolutely devastating. It's just really important to take those warnings and just try and keep your eyes on the sky and stay weather aware for a little while longer.
Bain, we're going to take your expertise and field experience and keep our eyes on the weather in those areas, as you say. But I kind of feel a little hopeful that some of the areas that got hit with rain, it sounds like it's less dire than it was maybe 12 hours ago in terms of another wall of water. What can you tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there still is the chance for some more rainfall, which is just adding insult to injury in these areas. But as of right now, there is the potential for some more flooding, nothing as drastic as what we saw just a few days ago. But still, it's traumatizing and scary for anyone in this community to hear the word flooding at this point. So, like you mentioned, just keeping your eyes to the sky and just staying aware as these warnings start to come about over the next few days.
All right, Bain, thank you very much for the update. President Trump will host Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House today.
I think there's a good chance we have a deal with Hamas.